Alright guys, here we are again. Back in the same old spot. I was here for day 1 and I think I was here for like day 8 or 9. Anyway, today we're at day 16, would you believe? Over 2 weeks, I've had one slip up on day 13 and it was a slip up and only that. And so I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself that we've got this far. And I've got some washing that I need to fold behind me, as you can probably tell. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at seeing a task in front of me and just doing it. You know, not procrastinating. I might get a small thought in the back of my head that says, oh, fuck, it'd be nice to have a drink in your hand doing this, wouldn't it? But, you know, that sort of fades away pretty quickly and I just continue on. Continue on with life. Because that's what we need to do, guys. Life can get on top of you sometimes, but any way that you can actually regain control of it, and in my case, it started with taking alcohol out, is only going to improve the way that you feel, your self-esteem, your capability, and that's going to transfer into other areas of your life. So, one little hack, I don't really have too much to say today, to be honest. I start a new job tomorrow. I start a full-time job. It's the first one that I've held in over 3 years because I've called myself a YouTuber. That's how I've created income, is through YouTube, but simply that's not feasible anymore. And I would, my opinions have changed completely from one of disillusion, I'll say first off, but one of, that your classic 9-to-5 job is for losers, and I did believe that. I genuinely, I don't know if I ever looked at anyone else who was working a 9-to-5 job a loser, but I thought of myself as a loser if that was going to be the case. So I tried tooth and nail. I did everything I could to create a self-employed income that required no staff members, so I could keep all the money for myself. And guess what? I didn't even earn a minimum wage. I didn't. I did earn some money. I've got to give myself credit. I did create income from various sources on my own. But it's not enough. And the pressure, the pressure that you feel on your shoulders, eventually was just too heavy. And I obviously crumbled and I decided to start drinking a shitload of alcohol, which certainly made me feel better, made me feel okay about where I am in life, and the fact that I wasn't earning a good income, but I was still trying. I was still scraping the barrel, trying to fucking keep my head above water, trying to support my kids, trying to fulfill goals that I had that cost money. I mean, everything costs money in this world, right? Especially if you start to get yourself into debt. Now that was me probably 3 years ago, but I did manage to get myself out. And I remember how I was feeling. I remember how depressed I was. But I wasn't drinking. Thank fuck. I couldn't afford it. I was up to my eyeballs in debt, due to silly spending, silly decisions, due to an overconfidence that I had when I was launching my business, due to many things, most of them mistakes, but lessons. Mistakes are lessons in disguise. Something like that. Either way, what I was going to say is that, one hack sort of thing. Not that I feel like eating in the morning, but if I can eat something, even if it's just a couple of pieces of toast, just something to line my stomach, that instantly sort of switches off that thought or that craving for alcohol. Because I'm an unhealthy drinker, right? Alcoholic, you could say. I want to drink on an empty stomach. Doesn't matter whether it's 10 in the morning or 10 at night. I want it to be on an empty stomach. And I'm going to design my day and I'm going to design my eating habits around that. But if I can break the cycle early on in the day, if I can have a piece of toast, or if I can have a bowl of oats, or even just snacking on some biscuits or something sweet, if I can do that before lunchtime, then 95% of those thoughts about drinking go away. Because I think, what's the point? it's not going to hit me as hard as it could. I'll leave you with that, guys. It's another positive day. I'm pretty exhausted, actually. Got a shit sleep last night. So I'm hoping that I can get a bit better of a sleep tonight because, you know, I've got my first day of work tomorrow, but I'm starting a little bit later than normal. So 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock in the morning, I've got to be there bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I guess 9 o'clock really isn't that bad. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, this is a really important moment, actually, getting another job, because one of the only reasons why it was even feasible for me to drink as much as I did when I did, at the times I did, is because I didn't have a 9-to-5 job. I didn't have anyone or anything to keep me accountable. I could do whatever the hell I wanted. Yes, I was living below the poverty line, but I didn't have to answer to anyone, and I could budget my money on whatever I wanted. And as you can probably tell, the majority of my money went on alcohol. So, big day tomorrow. Back in the workforce. Couple of weeks sober. Feeling fucking good about that. We can do this. We can be in control. I felt like it was slipping away. I felt like I was losing control of my own fucking life. And it was really scary. But we're here. And I got to say a huge thanks to my camera. I got to say a huge thanks to YouTube for allowing me a platform to work my way through these things over the last 16 days. It's been successful. Not perfect, but successful. We're only human. I'll see you tomorrow.